What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we have our Elemental Dragon deck profile. Of course, I can't do this deck profile with actual cards because, well, they're not out yet over here in the TCG, and they're out in Japan, but that would be a real pain to try to get all the dragon cards for that. I only have like 2 of them. I think I have the water one and the fire one right now, you know, in Japanese. But yeah, I'll have this deck profile up a little bit later in the day, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have some duels, because I have been recording a few duels using this and a few other decks. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and talk about this deck profile. First off, we have 3 of the Fire Elemental Dragon, which is Blaster, is his name on there. He's a really nice dragon, of course. Most of these you're going to want to run 3 of them, so it's pretty awesome, so I suggest 3, of course. Burner, which is the baby form of him, I use 2 of those. It's kind of the same way, you know, with them, is I feel like you should always have 2 of each of the baby dragons as well. So Burner is an awesome card. The smaller dragons actually help out a lot more than you would think, too. At first I was like, you know, will they help? You know, I was just kind of really skeptical. And, yeah, they really do help out a lot. Also, let's see, 2 of the Wind Dragon, 3 of the, you know, the older Wind Dragon, 2 of the smaller Earth Dragon, and 3 of the bigger Earth Dragon. And then we have 2 of the Water Dragon, the older one. Yeah, I feel like he's the only one that you don't really need 3 of. I'm testing out at 2. Yeah, it seems to be working out really great, though. I don't know. I might end up adding the 3rd one again, but right now I'm just kind of testing out a lot of stuff. And it seems to work great at 2 at the moment. So he's really the only Elemental Dragon that isn't really a bad thing to run at 2 instead of 3. And also, you know, 2 of the baby form of him, which we have, you know, Stream. Alright, now for other cards. We have 2 Eclipse Wyvern. Those actually come in handy a pretty good amount. Gives an extra dragon and all. And also works great for our next card, Light and Darkness Dragon. This is actually a pretty awesome tech card. This card protects your dragons, which comes handy because it does take a lot of work to bring out these dragons. And if you're going for an XC and other stuff like that, it does add some extra protection for them. So Light and Darkness is still an awesome card. I really like using it. It's one of my favorite dragon cards too, so you kind of have to use it for that reason as well, right? Exploder Dragon. This is one I'm kind of teching. I don't know, I saw a few people try it out too. It seems to be working great. It's kind of an extra dragon, first off. And with its effect, it actually does come in handy a lot. You know, get rid of some of those problem monsters and stuff. So yeah, I recommend it. It's pretty cool. Another thing is 2 Effect Veilers. They come in handy for their own effect, of course, and also having them, I have access to a couple of synchros. So, and you will synchro some in here and there. It's pretty easy to bring out, you know, level 8 synchro and stuff too. So, yeah, I really do recommend those as well because it does come in handy a lot. All right, we have 7-Star Sword. This card's basically a trade-in for level 7 monsters. We're using 3 of them. Works absolutely great. Of course, the card was made for these, and yeah, I mean, what more is it to say? It's their main draw engine, and it's just a great card. Gold Sarcophagus, another great card because whenever you banish these dragons, you get to bring out another dragon. It gives you access to more dragons. And, yeah, I mean, it's just a great card with them. I mean, you know, it seems like it was made for them as well in a way. So it's great to see, you know, Gold Sarc being used again. And being a bit of a searcher, you know, more of a searcher where you can get the card instantly instead of having to wait, you know, the 2 turns or whatever. Super Rejuvenation. Another great draw engine, actually, with the baby dragons and stuff. You know, you can actually use this card a lot. You can get a lot of your cards back, which is probably the main weakness of this deck, is that, you know, you can bring a lot of high-level monsters out, but you will drain your hand completely. With cards like Super Rejuvenation, and then, of course, 7-Star Sword, with those kind of draw engine cards, it really helps you replenish that hand, and so you can still keep going and, you know, not at such a disadvantage in later game. And then, of course, we have more of the staple stuff. We have Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, and a Foolish Burial. As always, for my deck profiles, I don't have side decks usually because I feel like it always depends on what your locals is and that kind of stuff to what the side deck's going to be, so I really never do that. So yeah, let's go on ahead with Zen Mains for our extra deck. We have Zen Mains. It's an option. Why not? You know, I feel like, because a few of the smaller dragons are level 3, so if it ever happens, you mean, you might as well have it, I guess. Let's see, we have 2 Photon Pearl Operative. I still hate saying the name of that card. One of the best XC monsters out there, though. I'm glad it's getting a lot of recognition lately, too. It seems like everyone's running at least one of these really great cards, especially in stuff that tries to stall. And yeah, it's just, what more can you say? It's an awesome card. Maestro, seems like I always run one of those, so yeah, awesome card. Let's see, we have a Lalaval Chain, kind of a card I'm testing out, you know, send stuff to the grave that can really come in handy, so yeah, I mean, it's a great card. I can't wait till it's easier to get to whenever Hidden Arsenal 7 comes out, so that's going to be nice. Yugioh Dragon. It's still a great card out there. Of course, you can use level summons to bring it out. Although you're not going to be doing that as often, it's still an option. So I went ahead and added one of those in. Let's see, we have 3, number 11, Big Eye. Oh, I hope this gets a reprint before these Elemental Dragons come out, because that is going to kill my wallet to have to try to find 3 of these. I only have 1 at the moment, so that's going to be a pain. But this card is so easy to bring out. One of your main Extreme monsters, it's ridiculous. I mean, if your opponent has a problem monster, you take it away from them. It's awesome. Another card I really hope this is not going to be hard to get, and that is Mecha Phantom Beast Drago Stack. This is one of the cards that's coming out in Tachyon as well. Great card. I'm running 3 of them, a great Extreme monster, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be like Ultra or something in the pack. Hopefully they're not going to be too expensive, but it is another one of those main Xyzs for these Elemental Dragons. So yeah, really awesome card. Mermail Abyss Gaios. He's another one where he's just kind of an option. I don't know, more than likely you're going to go for a Drago Stack or number 11, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a few extra options. That's what the extra deck's for, you know, so might as well. We have a few synchros, of course. Since we have some level 4 monsters, and Effect Failure, I could bring out level 5 synchros. So I threw in a Catastor. I was thinking, you know what, I have the room, why not do it? And yeah, you can actually bring it out pretty easy. And then also, we have our level 8 monsters. I'm trying out 1 Stardust Dragon and a Scrap Dragon. You know, kind of your basic ones you're going to go for level 8 synchros. So yeah, that is the whole deck so far. I've been testing out. It's been great. It's a lot of fun. I have a few duels, like I said, ready for you guys. I just need to, you know, basically re-record them and then add my voice to them. I'm going to try that out, and also we're going to have some live commentary duels as well for you guys in the future. So I'm working on all kinds of stuff for you guys on duels, because I know you have all been asking for duels lately, and I'm really trying to work on that. But yeah, this deck works out great. Elemental Dragons are going to be scary when they come out. Hopefully not too high in rarity. I have a feeling they're all going to be like ultra rare or super rare or something. You know, I have a feeling they're not going to be too easy to get at all. So hopefully that won't happen, but you never know. Let's just pray they're not secret rare at least, because that would be really scary and a pain to get them all in. So tell me what you guys think about these, though. Have you been testing Elemental Dragons? If you have, what have you tried out? You know, what has been working for you? All in all, great deck to try out. A lot of fun. You love dragons, of course. This is the deck for you. And yeah, I think that's everything. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and tell me if you have any kind of cool ideas to make this deck better. Tell me. And I will try to have some duels. And also, I guess, while we're at it, if there's any duels you want to see with like certain decks out there, tell me. And I will try to get those recorded as soon as possible. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See ya!